रेडियो सिटी 91.1 पर एक बार फिर से सौभाग्य मेरा एंड always so happy to see a voice that is always booming, a voice that is always ready to take charge, and a voice that is always ready to find out what the next business opportunity is. Agnello Rajesh Athaide Saab always joining us, serial entrepreneur, promoter, great business mind, and somehow is always a little ahead of the game. Sir, good to have you back in the studio and really wonderful to see you. आपकी बुलंद आवाज 2026 में sir.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure being here, and of course, interacting with you is a different experience altogether.
कुछ नई नई चीजें सीखने को मिल जाती है. मेरा नाम सलील है एक बार फिर से, और आज a great honor to have a gentleman who has shaped the face of Mumbai. और अगर हम लोग बात करते हैं कि उन लोगों से जो हम आज महफूज फील करते हैं, हर एक मुंबईकर को ये सेफ्टी वाला जो वर्ड है, बोलते हैं ना मुंबई इज द सेफेस्ट सिटी भारत में. तो फॉर्मर कमिश्नर ऑफ पुलिस, IPS ऑफिसर एंड वन ऑफ द मोस्ट सेलिब्रेटेड जेंटलमैन that we have met, and to the point and unfiltered, Arup Patnaik sahab, thank you so much हमें join करने के लिए sir.
Thank you.
Before we go into this wonderful work you're doing for cancer, patients, ये combination भी आप दोनों का कैसे हुआ? I would love to find this out. One booming voice and a great businessman with a brilliant mind, and another softer voice but very far-reaching booming effect. तो sir ये कैसे partnership हुई आप दोनों की?
I will begin this, sir. Let me have that privilege.
Certainly.
Well, life gets shaped by the type of people that you encounter along the way. Encounter is a word
बहुत
that
बड़ा
you
शब्द है.
26 years back, I met Patnaik, sir.
जी.
And 26 years back, thanks to another IPS officer, gentleman, Dr. Venkateshan. And somebody that all of them also respect, Mr. Ronnie Mendonca. He was a police commissioner at that time. We met because of St. Angelo's computer education, where we started conducting computer education courses for policemen and their family members.
Nice.
That was an initiative which they took at that point of time. Since then, I have been an admirer and I have learned a lot from them. That's how we got connected to each other. And social mindset has always been our forte. That's the background that I come in from. So when I came across Patnaik sir and Konark Cancer Hospital, Konark Cancer Foundation, I realized that I should also contribute to this wonderful journey, to the good that Patnaik sir is doing. Arup Patnaik sir is a man of a very different mindset, a very different attitude, and a life full of gratitude of what he's achieved in life as an individual. And when I realized this journey of Konark Cancer Foundation, I jumped in and I said, I would like to volunteer and work under your leadership and contribute whatever I can through the ecosystem that I live in and the activities that I'm involved with. I would like to contribute as a volunteer and be a part of this journey. That's how we have come together again. And since he knows me from so many long years, he agreed, and that was a privilege to me, and I'm a part of his team now. I'm a proud part of his team now.
Quarter century लग गया. Wow, ये silver jubilee आपकी मुलाकात की हो गई है.
26 years.
Absolutely. Patnaik sir, so much has changed in Mumbai, yet Mumbai में one thought is always there कि मुंबई रुकता नहीं है. मुंबई always help करने की कोशिश करता है. तब से लेकर आज तक is always there. When you see the Mumbai now that was so much under you at that time, and you were trying to, did you dream that we would be able to reach here? Yes, there's still a lot of problems. Okay, we know that. But मैं यही बोलता हूँ, जब मरीन ड्राइव पर आप बैठ जाते हो या गिरगांव चौपाटी पर रात को बैठते हो तो नीचे की गंदगी दिखाई नहीं देती. आजकल ऊपर की इमारतें दिखाई दे रही है. So all of that has happened. Just the change that has happened in Mumbai in last 20-30 years since you have been here and were taking charge.
No, the infrastructure may have changed.
Right.
The buildings, yes, they have become taller. There are many things which have improved also. It's not that everything is on the decline. Obviously, there are more people, more buildings. There will be pressure on the existing resources and infrastructure. But barring that, the people remain the same. In fact, even the Konark Cancer Foundation, of which I am a part, it is all due to Mumbai only. Whatever little donation, whatever little backup, it is all coming from Mumbai. I work now major time in Bhubaneswar also, which is my home place. I stay about 15-20 days there, about 10-15 days here. But the entire, my core working area is Mumbai. And the guys who are with me, they're also from Mumbai. The entire thing, the entire setup I owe it to Mumbai and whatever little connections I have. And apart from that, I don't think there's any change. I mean, I don't find any change. Yes, I like to, I mean, I now revel at being a ordinary Mumbaiker, which was sitting very heavy on me. Frankly speaking, it was not something which I was enjoying. I was doing my work, but maybe I was not enjoying as a Mumbaiker, standing at the side, you know, going to a vada pav fellow or buying my own vegetable, which I do today. So these are things which I enjoy basically, not sending some person to do my jobs or this and that.
Right.
And as I said, Mr. He spoken about me. Now he is a typical example of what Mumbai can give you.
Yes.
When I saw him, I saw the same passion which is there today.
Correct.
In fact, there is no change in his demeanor also. I mean, you can, whatever he was, maybe when you do good things, your face doesn't change.
Correct.
You know, you don't, so it is with him. And doing right thing in the right way. You know, doing business and getting up. But doing, you know, you can do a wrong thing in the wrong way.
Absolutely.
Wrong thing in the right thing in the right way, and wrong thing in the right way also.
Correct.
But doing right thing in the right way and going up, it's for keeps. And which is with him. He's into multiple businesses. And when I met him very recently, it was about 1 year. It was just a serendipity, literally. You know, all of a sudden something coming up. And I met him in Bhubaneswar. He had come for some other work. And maybe this was to happen.
Absolutely.
And the way, you know, he's spending his time.
Right.
I've seen people, why people? I've seen my own children coming to my home and locking themselves up because they're on a call. You see, the youngsters, they don't even have 1 minute, 2 minutes to spare. Now,
Correct.
This gentleman, heading so many things, he is able to sit here, giving full time, giving it a priority,
Correct.
doing things for me in the sense for the
foundation.
Because my entire interest that this foundation should be known and visible,
Right.
nothing else.
Right.
We are not asking for any kind of assistance also. We just want to, because I am in a position by virtue of what God has given me to help any number of cancer patients
Wow.
of anything. It's like a langar.
Correct.
Langar people never say how many people are there to feed.
जो है आ जाओ.
Oh, kitne bhi aa jao.
Correct.
And somehow somebody provides. Like Draupadi getting the sarees, you know,
Yes,
unlimited.
yes.
I won't getting that.
Right,
Because when I say cancer patient, I know for last 30 years I've been in this field. I know what they go through. I know to some extent the protocols. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical fellow. But I exactly know what is the kind of steps they go through, what are the issues, and where to get the help. You know, like the jugaad.
Correct. Correct.
So since I have been in police setup, if police station la sanga, they will do anything.
Yes.
Whatever happens with a politician or anyone, they say, "Nahi, tumhe kaitari manage kara." This word we have been hearing. We also have been telling our subordinates.
Manage.
They tell the senior PI,
Yeah.
"Tumhe jara handle kara, tumhe jara manage kara,
Correct.
kaitari kara,
हाँ.
kasadari kara, ena prakare."
हाँ.
So that jugaad business we know very well.
Correct.
And policeman, we always say yes, sir.
Yes.
Before hearing also, yes, we say yes, sir. Then we find out what has happened.
Yeah.
So that's why, you know, my term, पहले action बाद में section.
Absolutely.
तो मैंने कहा पहले action करो. So we have been doing this and thinking that every patient is our relative. Because if it is important to you, you will find a way. If not, you will find an excuse. So we find a way.
No, I think it's also very important in this current day and age, and I ask Agnolo sir this because पहले कैंसर वॉज वेरी बिग वर्ड. मैं 1980s की बात करता हूँ. HIV से लोग बहुत डरते थे पहले. मुझे याद एक बहुत ही लोकप्रिय बास्केटबॉलर थे मैजिक जॉनसन, वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट ऑफ ऑल टाइम इन द NBA. आज भी वो बहुत ही अच्छी जिंदगी जी रहे हैं. बिकॉज दैट टाइम व्हेन ही गॉट एड्स देयर वाज अ बिग क्वेश्चन मार्क कि क्या हो सकता है. उसी तरह कैंसर के ऊपर एक बहुत हवा होता था पहले एक टाइम पे. Now, unfortunately, what has happened is I hear so many more cases, day-to-day basis पर लोगों के कैंसर होते हैं. You know, in our office also we lost my producer, poor girl. She died with cancer 2 years back, 1.5 years ago, and so fast it multiplied. So this is the right time to actually bring this foundation. और एक हॉस्पिटल के साथ आपका भी काम चलता है, टाटा मेमोरियल. I remember I've gone over there. मैं तो रोने लग गया था जब बच्चों के वहां पे मैंने देखे थे, आई कुड नॉट होस्ट द शो एंड द ऑर्गेनाइजर आस्क्ड मी कि आप क्या, मैंने कहा आई कांट सी 5-year-old हैविंग, उसे होल्ड करके आ रहे थे अपना, इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट. सो दिस इज द राइट टाइम. एंड was this also a very big reason why, Agnolo sir, you decided कि यार we need more than 1-2, we need many, because आजकल cancer detection and it metastasizing is becoming very large.
So the good news and the best part is today science and technology has developed so aggressively and so good for mankind and human beings that anything detected on time,
Correct.
getting the right attention and focus and getting the right medication can be treated, can be recovered. Cancer is becoming very rampant, but the good news is it can be recovered. You can treat it.
Right.
Medication has really dramatically changed, but the only thing is you need to get it on time, and you need to be able to be in a position to achieve that medication.
Right.
Now that is what Konark Cancer Foundation does.
Right.
It is a very great platform for resource management, and like either you should earn influence or you need to have access to the right influence.
Right.
So Konark Cancer Foundation, thanks to Patnaik sir, has the right influence with the best resources possible, where justification can happen irrespective of the caste, creed, religion, age, financial status. Nothing is considered. It's a human being that needs attention and medication. And that is what the establishment, which he has been instrumental of, and he's been the foundation of, does for a cancer patient. And it is not only medication, please understand, it is psychological treatment, it is logistics coordination, it is getting the attention of the right medical professional on time, then it is making the medicines available. It is actually a ecosystem that is required, not just the doctor and the medication. It is an ecosystem. Now Konark Cancer Foundation exactly does that. It's a Google where you just ask for something and that answer is already readily available with the resources connected to that answer.
I mean, that's the way it should be also. It has to be very, very proactive, because like Patnaik sir was saying, from all over the world, लोग ये चेक कर रहे होते हैं where I can get good treatment. India has become a very large center for that.
Yes.
India में तो लोग अदक से आते ही हैं, from Mumbai and neighboring states also. But sir, what are the main difficulties that you have faced? Because when I also used to go to Tata Memorial, I used to see people standing outside on the road, this, that. Of course, funds is a very large concern, that although yours is an NGO, this is a very important part. But लोगों के दिमाग में there is always this question mark. Cancer, okay, very expensive. ये है, बड़ा expensive है. हमारे पास कोई insurance नहीं है, ये नहीं है, because that is the problem there. So if you had to pinpoint some of these difficulties, what would they be?
No, you see, the most of the persons which we are getting, the patients which we receive, they're mostly they're coming from Bengal, they're coming from Odisha, Bihar, Northeast, Jharkhand, all these areas. Now, especially for Bengal and Odisha and all these, the people from there, they have a language problem also. Okay. You see, it is not only battling cancer, it is also battling the city. The moment they reach Bombay, Mumbai, so it becomes, they become disoriented. It's overwhelming.
Absolutely.
They don't know what has hit them. You know, one side is cancer and one side is Mumbai with all these things.
Yes.
The expenses, the transport,
Yes.
the, you know, to negotiate the traffic.
Yes.
There is no one around. Even the relatives, you know, they live in 1 or 2 BHK houses if at all. No question of housing another relative, which normally can take place in smaller cities. It doesn't happen there. And then how to negotiate the queues. The
हमारा number कब आएगा?
registration process.
Right.
Moment, suppose tomorrow you go, I come from Odisha, Puri. Suppose you want to have a darshan in Puri. It's not easy. You see, you just land up there, and if you feel you have a darshan, it will take you 1 or 2 days. Or that way, even in Banaras or whatever. You need a panda. You need local guys.
Right.
You need, kind of thing. So here, like in Kumbh Mela,
Right.
you just can't go and have a dip and come back.
Right.
So you need to negotiate. It has to be, now you are already in a cancer patient. There is a mother, there is a small child with a cancer affected and without any resources and in a place like Mumbai. So who is there? Now we are like, the moment somebody lands up here, because we have one single point, everything gets activated. Just like you ring up 100 in police and everyone gets activated if it's a murder case or this case. And everything is, or there is a terrorist attack. Immediately you can find everyone is activated. We have a regular SOP in place. Similarly, we have that kind of a machination because that is my background. You know how to react, how to do the logistics. So the logistics, the moment some patient is coming, we already have the background. Somebody there in the railway station or in the airport, as with the case may be, to receive. To put them in a proper affordable accommodation, because you have a lot of these accommodations which you have tied up. Even in Bombay Police Headquarters, I had got about 2.5 crores from Akshay Kumar, the actor. He had given because his father had succumbed to cancer. So he had given. Now we have a 36 room. So any police patient coming from all over India for TMH, Tata Memorial Hospital, they stay there with 300 rupees with meals and all that. You have to see that facility.
300 with meals, huh? Staying and with food.
You can have a check this thing. So and the inspector is there.
So free ke barabar hai almost.
So with this thing, so nobody is bothered about a cancer patient. People are lying on the roads. You see, unfortunately, even for a city like Mumbai, where people are supposed to be more charitable, more sensitive, they don't, they go for a meal, can cost whatever in various restaurants. But they don't bother about people lying on this thing, cancer patients.
Correct.
They are not some outside immigrants or something lying on this thing. They are cancer patients. Nobody bothers. Now things have improved a bit, but problem remains. So this is the time we step in. We make it seamless. The city problems, the cancer is the only concern, not expenses, because there are also charitable institutions like the Siddhi Vinayak. We know we have made a directory here. We have a directory here where all the info is like yellow page.
Achha.
So we have got the entire directory. This kind of thing is nowhere in the country.
Okay.
So where the accommodation is there, lodges in this thing, what all they provide, what is the amount they pay, then where do you get the blood, where do you get the ambulance.
Nice.
So which are the doctors.
Wow.
So it is a ready reference, just like in the trends at a glance, the railways.
Yes, correct.
So we have been publishing this. Of course, people.
This is a book actually. ये जो Konark Cancer Foundation का ही book है जिसमें सारी details and सारी information है.
Sorry, it's a ready reckoner. Wow. We are giving it to various shelter homes. Wow. We are giving it to various hospitals. So the moment, as I said, like a langar, anything and everything, because most important is the awareness, the diagnosis, then the protocol of treatment. These are the steps. Now there are some cancers which are fast progressing.
Yes, correct.
And there are some which go slow. Now most important is, especially in this TMH where the demand supply is an issue.
What is TMH?
Tata Memorial Hospital.
Tata Memorial.
That is the mecca of all the treatment. So because cancer cannot be treated in any and every hospital, unlike orthopedics or heart.
Yes.
We have got any this thing. So if you are
and otherwise it's very expensive. There are other hospitals that don't, but it's very expensive.
Cancer, unless it's properly diagnosed and properly nobody can treat it. This is the gist. Somebody does 6-8 months or 2 years in Tata and starts his own hospital with a massive infrastructure. That is not going to work.
Actually, we face this over here. That girl who died tried to do it in Pune. Somebody mentioned radiation karo, ye karo.
Alternative therapy, this, that,
yes,
no.
do alternate and all that. By the time she came to chemo, it was in stage 4.
No, the moment if he had come to us directly, you see, cancer is like a snake bite, a cobra bite. Moment you tie it up and immediately there is treatment.
Then you can
if it is delayed, once like that metastasis which you call it, once that poison seeps in, you can't do a thing.
Correct.
So getting that logistic, the timing thing is very important. That in time, this kind of thing, then whether to go for chemo or radiation or whether there will be a surgical intervention, all this kind of thing, this can be done in a place like Tata Memorial Hospital, mostly. And other hospitals are there. But there again, to negotiate these hospitals,
that is where the Konark Foundation comes in.
Yeah, because the other day I went for my own relations something. I had to first put 3-4 fellows. You see, we never did it because we were in the police. And that too in higher postings.
Right.
So I had also medical issues. My family had medical issues.
But it was easily taken care of.
We had a seamless. We had everything was all just like we had a Lal Bagh Darshan.
Correct.
It will take us 15 minutes.
Yes.
Max.
Correct.
But for the other person, there are 15 hours.
Yes.
Is the minimum thing.
Correct.
So we had not faced all that. But the person who faces, and especially if the dates are given long dates, by that time from stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3, it matures. So we are aware of all these issues and that kind of guidance, and we do it as if I am treating my own relative, and not only me and my entire volunteers, both here and in Bhubaneswar, where you have a referral office.
Nice.
That's
Agnolo sir, is this the meaning of the integrator NGO?
Yes,
Okay,
that is the
so
meaning
that is one of the
integrated.
real, people can get confused. It is not a hospital. तो Konark Cancer Foundation का integrator NGO, इसके बारे में थोड़ा बता दो.
So it's a very beautiful ecosystem that Arup Patnaik sir has created, where like the word that he repeatedly used was negotiating the facility. It's just maneuvering the requirements, whether it is stay, whether it is food, whether it is getting medication on time, getting appointments with the right doctors, the right resources, timely intervention. All of that gets coordinated by the Konark Cancer Foundation. Now some people have financial assistance that is required.
Yes.
That might be very small because it is anyways discounted for multiple reasons. Even that discounted financial facility can be coordinated with some NGOs who provide that kind of financial assistance also.
even government schemes.
Even government schemes. Now all this integration needs to be done professionally by a team.
Because
I
it's
will tell you
overwhelming
something.
for the
Because
family
it's
and all that
overwhelming
right
for
now.
something.
Yes.
I'll tell you something. If you just coordinate with Konark Cancer Foundation, the team is so proficient and so efficient and so on their toes that they will make it absolutely seamless for them, and they have got all years online all the time.
Wow.
So you will get that support immediately. Now the book that he was displaying on the camera, now that's an encyclopedia of all the assistance that's required for a person affected with cancer. People with me with the tech background, that's where my background comes from. Now I'm going to be digitizing that book.
Fantastic.
So it is available all the time. Otherwise the book can be read only by the person who has the book, right?
I was just thinking the same thing also.
So-
If I have to take this to you, who do I give it to?
Absolutely. So I digitize, I'll get it digitized, and also there are too many people with a very sharp mind and with a very warm heart who would like to get associated as volunteers with Konark Cancer Foundation. So those people also can be onboarded so the tribe grows. As the organization becomes stronger, the more number of people can benefit out of it. And also there are people who suffer with this problem, but they don't know where to go, whom to ask for. So the more visibility that we create about the foundation, the more people can get in touch with me and the more lives can get saved. So I will also be looking into the communication part of Konark Cancer Foundation so that more and more people are educated about such facility being available at no cost. They can connect with us. There are no charges that we charge. Nothing. We get it done as a service to mankind.
And also that's how the tribe grows, as Agnolo sir is going on saying. So many people want case studies, sir, of how, yes, we spoke, the facilitation that is done by, Konark Cancer Foundation. Any particular story that you remember, any case
No,
study?
there are innumerable ones, and it almost on a daily basis.
Okay.
I get this almost on a daily basis. I don't know people at odd places, at airports, maybe in the marketplace, in the malls, wherever I am there, both here and in Odisha especially. So people come up to me, sir, you had helped me this and that, so you had helped me 10 years back,
Wow.
15 years back. In fact, tomorrow is somebody's, so that fellow has now expired after, living for about 10 years because doctors had given him up. But for 10 years he survived. And they have some function in Bhubaneswar. I get a call from his daughter. Now, literally almost on a daily basis, this kind of, because we have intervened at the right time. You see, it's the most important right time, and you have guided them in the right direction. Our guidance is in the right direction. What I would do for myself and my families, I have done it for them. Because everything is, whatever in a little, as I said, technologically and website wise, we are at a very preliminary stage. That is why we are so happy to have Mr. Rajesh with us, because knowing his reach and knowing his,
His online penetration is a master.
no, his command over the whole thing. No?
Absolutely.
It was visible 26 years back. So whatever little many of this Mumbai police is doing in the cyber area also.
Yeah, he should actually be involved.
His imprint is there.
Yes.
His imprint is there. He has not only educated constables and all that, he has educated many IPS officers, because we are all computer illiterate by the time we joined. So whatever functionally we had to do in our generation, so he has helped out many
Wow.
senior IPS officers, yes, including people like us. So whatever little initially we could manage that. The present generation, of course, is very different. They're coming from tech background. They're young. This present IPS officers and all that, and even the sub-inspector, constables, it's a different story. But for our purpose, this digitization, this visibility, because we want more people to come to us.
Of course.
You see, we do not have any kind of a revenue model. Our revenue model is only salaries to our staff and a small rental office which you have taken here and one in Bhubaneswar, which is barely 35,000 in a place like Bombay, 500 square feet office you have taken. But that's all we need. Out there, all on the spot. They're all at any given time. They're they're in the hospitals. They're with the patient. They're hands-on on the field.
But this is what we need. In fact, 99% of people in hospitals, from one counter to the other counter, to which permission, and even at the exit process, that is the toughest part. Abhi 4 घंटे बाद, 3 घंटे बाद, and sometimes you don't think that they're doing it purposely. There's so many. It's overwhelming to see the number of people that are there also.
That's right.
And I feel that they go through a very emotional journey. All of us go through a very horrible journey. My father had a heart attack. Because I was somebody or whatever in this kind of position, my work was put faster, but I felt very guilty.
Yes.
Because 2-3 other people were put behind the line on me. So what they must be thinking about us, So when we talk about the treatment journey also, when you came on board, this logistics part of it, was this also very, very important for you also to reach out? So what are the first impressions when you told people you were इनके साथ जुड़ रहे थे? पहला वो impression क्या था?
So I'm blessed with an extremely well-placed and powerful ecosystem. As soon as I communicated this message into my ecosystem, people got thrilled, and they also are in this subject with me.
Right.
So what basically happens is when you learn, earn, and return is the philosophy of not only me, but also the entire friend circle that I've earned in the life that I have lived. Everybody is of that same mindset, and we always had a medical mission with us. Like I have done hundreds of cataract operations. I've sponsored hundreds of cataract operations. We also support orphanage, a girls' orphanage in Thane. In a very big way, we support them. So for us, this is a way of life. So
the return part, sir.
Learn, earn, and return.
Correct.
We have been blessed by this city, by this country, and by this life. So always give back. And let me tell you, you will be amazed by the number of people who want to give back. Everybody who's listening to us is giving back in some form or the other. This is just a particular formality or a formal structure on how we can participate to such a journey. Now, if I speak, what also inspires me with Konark Cancer Foundation is anybody that I speak to, like Gaurav Mane is there. They are so forthcoming and so positive. It is as if I'm speaking to Arup Patnaik sir. It is the same passion, the same vision. You don't find any differentiation. Now when
आपका भी तो passion उतना है सर. कोई सो के आपसे बात कैसे करेगा? आप, when you come across also, you are also so passionately involved with it. They also reciprocate it.
Absolutely. So that motivates you because it's something that is the energy level is the same. And let me tell you, when you give back in some form or the other, at the end of the day, when you fall back on bed or the day you fall back on bed forever for the last time, you feel very satisfied.
Of course.
What gives you the thrill is not what you achieve as an entrepreneur or the kind of money that you make or the kind of materialistic achievements that you do in life, but these kind of gestures which give you the satisfaction which is priceless, और अच्छे काम के लिए ना मैं किससे भी कुछ भी मांग सकता हूँ, उसमें जरा भी शर्म नहीं है. खुद के काम के लिए मैं कभी नहीं मांग सकता.
Correct.
लेकिन किसी और के लिए करना होगा ना तो I have got a very powerful phone book. And it is not restricted only to the city of Mumbai or my lovely state of Maharashtra or my lovely country India. It spreads across the world. Wow. तो मांगने के लिए तो हम बेशरम है. मतलब मेरे एक दोस्त के पिताजी कहा करते थे कि जिसने की शर्म उसके फूटे करम और जिसने की बेशर्म है उसको मिली दूध मलाई.
जबरदस्त. और देखिए ये दूध मलाई खुद के खाने के लिए नहीं.
कभी नहीं. कभी नहीं. It's always for others. 26 years I know Patnaik sir. 26 years. Never I have requested him for a personal favor. Never. But if it was to support some good cause and genuine subject, I will be shameless to ask that support from anybody. So I come from a background where my ecosystem is so powerful that in the middle of the night I can stand for them and they stand with me.
Correct.
So we get protected all the time. So that is, it's lovely. Now Konark Cancer Foundation, the way it is going to be known to the world because of the friend circle that I have, and the leadership of Mr. Aru Patnaik, it will do a lot of good to a lot of lives that will be saved on time. And this is destiny. God is empowered us to do this. It is not that we were born with this. We have been empowered and we have to use it for the right reasons. That's it. It's your learn, earn and return concept.
एंड ऑल्सो ऑन अ लाइटर नोट ऑल्सो सर, आपको भी 15 मिनट में आपके हो जाते हैं लाल बाग के दर्शन. आपको भी अरूप सर को फोन करने का जरूरत नहीं पड़ता. कमिंग टू स्लाइटली मोर टेक्निकल पार्ट्स ऑफ इट, rehabilitation and prosthetics are overlooked in cancer care.
Yes.
Now these aspects obviously are very important. So how does Konark help the patients, deal with this part, sir?
So we'll go to stage by stage, the prosthetics first and then the rehabilitation. I'll tell you the status and the scene, actual scenario all over India, because I deal with patients all over India,
Right.
not only in Mumbai. They all come to me. You see, this prosthetics are basically, they are needed with 3 places. One is the breast cancer.
Right.
Secondly, after the chemo, the hair goes. Thirdly, sometimes some amputation takes place.
Right.
Which is, for that you need advanced, suppose the leg has to be amputated because of, in diabetes also it takes place.
Correct.
So, but the main problem is in respect of, and a very small issue, that's the breast cancer, and mostly the young ladies, when they go for the breast surgery, it's a very traumatic experience for a lady. A man has some kind of a mouth cancers and he has got some disfiguration, he somehow lives with it.
Right.
Hair goes off, if he becomes bald, no issue, there are so many bald people. But for a young lady or for a middle-aged lady also, to lose her breast and lose her hair, it's a very traumatic experience and very psychological mistake. Now, the prosthetics which comes in are wigs and artificial breasts. So fortunately, there is a lady which she doesn't want to be named. I wish I could take her name. Her condition is that her name would not be taken.
Right.
So she has given us unlimited promise, commitment, let's say, she underwrites literally, that whoever comes to you for this, artificial wigs and artificial breasts,
Yeah.
breasts, and both are imported. They are the highest qualities.
Okay.
So it's not that some, we just give it like that for some, it's like giving some,
Donation type
cheap
sir.
stuff. No. So they are all this thing. In fact, we get requisition from Tata Memorial Hospital, from private hospital, the top private hospitals, because they don't have this. These are not readily available. We have that. We have sourced that because you have to give advance orders.
Right.
And we supply them here in Bhubaneswar, mostly in Bhubaneswar and in this thing. So any numbers, and we give them free.
Wow.
Because our moment after we give them free, we give the bill to
Correct.
and
the lady. To the lady.
who doesn't want to be
Named.
or who doesn't want to
My
come
God,
forward.
fantastic.
This is her only condition, that my name should not be mentioned, because this is her. We respect
She will
that.
find a place in heaven on her own.
I mean, let's
Yes.
say. So, because I think somebody had, from her dear one, had succumbed to cancer, whatever, what
Yes.
may be the reason. So we have been doing these prosthetics.
Right.
This almost every month we have a function, 10, 20, 30 we give them,
Okay.
and we also supply
Okay.
on demand
Right.
to the hospitals, again to the major hospital, free of cost. They are very costly item, mind you.
Right.
Frankly, we should be charging them.
I want to ask you, just out of curiosity,
Yeah.
what is the kind of costing for this? If you had to talk about the kind of breast implants and all that.
It's about 15,000.
So for an average person, that is.
Yeah.
some-
They are all poor people who come to us.
Absolutely.
Poor people, and then the wigs also. They are also imported wigs.
My God.
So all are, we are given all the before and after.
Wow.
How the lady looked before and after.
Wow.
So these are all in the social media. I
Right.
think Mr. Rajesh would have seen that.
Yes.
The second is our rehabilitation. This is the big part. We have heard of palliative care, so-called. This is happening nowhere. In fact, we have a little bit of these this TMS have started in BKC area, only some palliative, there's this thing, but we have seen that nothing much happening. In Odisha also.
So why is that?
Nothing, because nobody bothers. You see, who the hell? Every time I tell you, in the moment in the poor families, anybody having a cancer is a burden.
Of course.
So get rid of this fellow. Who the hell? After some time, people get tired. Somebody may give you that, I'm sorry, this has happened, this and that. But when you ask for some help, it just doesn't come. So after the palliative means this fellow is going to die. Now how at least he should have a painless, for the rest jitna din wo zinda hai, he should have an okay life.
Correct.
And secondly, the rehabilitation,
Right.
which is more important, where the person has survived.
Right.
He has fought cancer.
Right.
Now you have seen the Bollywood and the cricketing celebrities.
Right.
They have fought cancer, come out and again played cricket.
Yes.
And again acted.
Yuvraj was that also.
See,
Yes.
I'm not taking names.
Right. Right.
They have again acted.
Yes.
Whether it is Sanjay Dutt, whether Monisha Koirala, they all are
Yes.
cancer
Yes.
patients.
Yes. Yes. Sonali
So
Bendre
they have
also.
come out, Sonali Bendre. Now, not everyone is having that kind of background entitlement. Almost 99% not having. Now, the rehabilitation area, nobody has attempted this. It is not there at all. So, let's in the status is like this. And when cancer, Konark is concerned, as I said, we are only into the treatment side as of now.
Okay.
We have deliberately not, digressed because with our limited manpower and limited resources. We say let's focus on this. So we are focusing on this. We are deliberately not going to, not that we are not coping with, on a daily basis we are coming across this thing, thinking that I wish I could do it, but it remains a wish list. As of now, due to the focus is on this. But this area remains totally unattended all over the country. And more importantly, this cancer advice also, because many times we have sent people from Bhubaneswar to TMH, they don't normally see those reports. They again have gone through. And in certain cases, they have started the chemo and radiation, and here they have found they are not having cancer only. Things are having this level. It is having this level. So more important, even the top people do not know what is what. There are certain cancers which are called lucky cancers, like a breast cancer in the first stage.
Okay.
If it attended
Treatable.
lucky cancers, so that you can get rid of it.
Yes. Yes.
Prostate cancer in the first stage
Okay.
for a man, which is very common, and then you can check through PSAs
Okay.
readings, whatever it is. It's very common. Breast cancer is common also, and prostate cancer is common. In ladies, ovarian cancer is there. This kind of things. But there are certain difficult cancer, pancreas, your lungs, which are advanced.
Yeah.
Metastases are taking place.
Colon also very advanced.
Colon. But
Yes.
all these things don't take place all of a sudden. So you should be able to detect. Like in breast cancer.
Most of the time, sir, cancer is by mistake detection. Something else you have gone for and you find out.
So like mammography.
Yes.
It is so easy.
Yes.
So if you just do the mammography, which not, even if it is without contact, these machines have come up. If you go around in the villages, now, but if you start doing that, there will be a lot of resistance. Because first of all, no lady wants to be detected as a cancer. Then she becomes a liability. गांव में क्या बोलते हैं भाई ये हमारे ऊपर ये मुसीबत आ गई. And especially if it's a lady, this thing remains. So we'll have to, but it's so easy.
So actually, there's a large awareness campaign that needs to be run.
You need 20-25 lakhs. Anybody can sponsor that. 20-25 lakh that vehicle is there.
Okay.
And we make it go around in the whole village here and there, and they will just do non-touch, non-contact.
Wow.
We at least will detect. The moment you detected, immediately you can go in for treatment.
Chemotherapy, yes, whatever.
So these are. I know all the answers, but as I told you, I know my limitations also as of today. Of course, with Mr. Rajesh's enthusiasm and his reach, I look at the expansion of our reach. I
Correct.
look at that. But it is better to light a candle than curse the darkness.
Yes.
That has been my motto. Instead of
No, it's working, sir. I think that is going to move forward. But how do people get involved?
Simple. We are accessible on all social media.
I can give my phone number.
Numbers
also.
are there. We are available on all the social media. So you just type Konark Cancer Foundation and you get all details, including the name and the mobile number which is mentioned there. Email ID is mentioned there, and it can happen. As I'm talking to you, there is a very close family of ours. They are a Bollywood family, very important family of the state and the country. The lady, she is also an actress. Their children are also into acting. When she came to know about Konark Foundation through me, she said, and she is undergoing treatment as we talk. She is going to be listening to this conversation also.
Okay.
She is undergoing chemo. she's on the recovery mode, and she's happy, she's bold, she's positive, all of that. She said, Rajeshji, the day I'm out of this, I'll take another 3 more months. I will come on the forefront and make sure that Konark Cancer Foundation is known to all. I'm privileged. I've got all facilities at my beck and call. God has been kind to me. But the people who are not, for them the privilege can be to reach out to the right people and get the medical assistance on time so that they can live. They can smile, they can live, and they can be happy again. So there are so many such people who are coming on board to support Konark Cancer Foundation.
Oh, that's
So
fantastic.
that is really good.
And I think that this conversation also is an eye-opener to understand that it's not just about the cancer. There is so much before, after, and in the process of it. People get scared also to report things also. It's not even such a high level of cancer. Small things, let's just go buy any medicine. You keep that. That's how Dolo became so popular.
Yes.
Just keep doing it, keep doing it. We'll self-medication is in our blood somehow in India. So we need to get rid of that. And that's the reason why, sir, because आपने हर चीज को जड़ से निकाला है ना, अरू पटनायक सर ने. That is why you know the standard operating procedure of everything. नहीं तो ये कभी चेंज नहीं होता मुंबई शहर में. It's been an eye-opening conversation. Thank you so much for joining us, because I was very overwhelmed when I went to Tata Memorial Hospital. For me, there's a helplessness, that you feel. I remember when we lost her also, the parents didn't know what to do. We didn't know how much we could say to them. We didn't know how much we could impose. ये भी बड़ा रहता है. The social management of this is also very difficult. There's a stigma attached to it. I remember speaking to her saying that you have this, and I was doing, Google. No, this is wrong. You're just demotivating me. You're just talking nonsense. Because a lot of people in India still think, sir, with positive mindset, you can get rid of it. That is still the case sometimes. It's true. People came to me when they said carrots are there.
Silly beliefs.
Yes. Somehow people still believe if you think positively, it will go. Because cancer is also because of suppressed emotions. So a lot of that also is there. And misinformation is there, which I think very important. And this Ready Reckoner book of yours, जब ये digital हो जाए, sir,
तुरंत हो जाएगा.
please let us know.
100%. We'll send the link. In
Absolutely.
fact, in my circle, everybody who is related to any type of content which goes out into the world is now integrating the Konark Cancer Foundation logo. So the more visibility that it creates, the more
Right.
people can know about it. They will get connected about it, and very shortly we are going to start posting testimonials of the near and dear ones and people who like to support this kind of thinking and causes. That will make a lot of difference. For the people to know, I will want to share something very interesting and very important, that at a very young age, I got the opportunity of conducting education computer courses for the police department. The best system of working that I have ever seen. If somebody tells me about standard operating procedure, the best system of standard operating procedure that I've seen is with the police department. Now, what work you do is immaterial. How you do that work
Correct.
matters the most.
Yes.
And for that, you need to have processes and systems in place. The standard operating procedures which are been set up in Konark Cancer Foundation, thanks to the leader, Mr. Aru Patnaik, it is so flawless and it is so effortless that it is a smooth transition for any person in need to walk on the right journey for cure and happiness back into their life. And that's what excites and motivates me, and that's what is there for such organizations. I feel many such people, whatever good they are doing, if they set their own standard operating procedures, which they have set, but if it can be improved furthermore, a lot more people can benefit out of simple efforts. So that's what Patnaik sir has done with the foundation, and he's a very methodical person. Any person who has been the police commissioner of a city like Mumbai cannot operate the city without standard procedures being in place, or for that matter for any police officer.
Right.
So these procedures is what he's implementing, and his mindset is still of a cop only. So
जड़ से निकाल के फेंकना है.
हाँ, जड़ से निकाल के फेंकना है. Focus, commitment, dedication, all the procedures in place, people being measurable and accountable at all times,
You should be.
and responsible.
Right.
So that is what Konark Cancer Foundation is all about, and I appeal to all of you who are watching this, refer this kind of facilities to the people who really need it. You will be doing a great service to mankind.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. I work with and for Konark Cancer Foundation. It's a foundation which takes care of cancer patients. If you know anyone suffering with cancer, then we at Konark Cancer Foundation can connect the person with the right resources and facilities to ensure that the right time, right treatment reaches the patient. Whether it is connecting the resources or providing resources to the cancer patient, we do it all. It also includes support for accommodation in the city of Mumbai. We are associated and connected and networked with the right resources, the right doctors, and the right hospitals. We can bring all of this on a table to you so that it is convenience for you. Whether it is guidance, whether it is medical support, or whether it is operating procedures, our team facilitates every activity required for the patient and the support required for the family. We also connect you to the right NGOs and donors to ensure that you also get financial support and aid to whatever extent possible to ensure that the treatment happens and the life is saved. If you know of anyone who is suffering with cancer, please connect with us. The details are mentioned in the content below. Konark Cancer Foundation is an NGO. It's a not-for-profit organization, and we have lots of volunteers which support this good deed. So get in touch with us and help us to save lives. You too can be a part of this movement. Konark Cancer Foundation. Thank you so much.